Good morning, everyone. Welcome to SJEC e-learning. Today, I, Gitika Kharbanda, is going to explain you the chapter Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming Concept. This is the first chapter of class 9 and a revisionary chapter for class 10th as well. So here we are going to study about object-oriented programming concept, that is also called as OOPS. So basically, before starting to OOPS, let us study what is an app. You must have everywhere heard that I have installed this app in my system. I have installed in that app in my mobile. So the question arises that what is an app? Everywhere you must have heard the word app, application, program. So precisely, let us know what is an app. What does it mean? In simple words, an application allows you to perform a set of specific tasks to solve a particular problem. See, basically, an app allows us means user here, to perform specific tasks. Suppose a calculator. A calculator is also an app which is present in our computer, in our mobile phones, that has been assigned a task to give us the calculations of the values that we provide to the calculator. Suppose we give the value 2 and 3 and we ask the calculator to add them. The result is 5. So basically, an app allows us to perform the specific task which we give. Okay, so the values has to be given by the users. So it means it solves our problems. Here R means users problem. Now, computer applications are written using block of code known as program. So, how you might have been thinking how a calculator is made. See, I'm not talking about its physical appearance here. I'm talking about its working. How does it gives us a desired result? It is done because those applications are written in a specific block of codes, and these block of codes are called as programs. Now, here from class 9th onward, we will be studying how to make a program. See, making a program is as simple as making a dish, where here in both the cases, we need to provide a set of instruction on what to do, how to do and where to get the desired output. We as the user has to provide every kind of instruction to get our task processed. For example, here is a recipe given for tomato pasta where the step-wise instruction and ingredients are given to are given. See here, what is done? That step-wise instructions are given for the making of a dish. Same way, the tasks are given. The same way, the steps are given in the program to form a program as well. So step-wise, we have to follow these tasks, these steps to make a program. Now, we are here saying that computer solves our problems. Now, we all must know that how these problem is solved. How does computer exactly solves our problem? A computer uses the set of instruction and data to solve a problem. Here we are again and again using the word set of instruction. So computer uses set of instruction that is given by the programmer. A programmer is a person who writes a program. Okay. So when all the set of instructions are put together, a computer program is formed. Now a computer program is written with step-by-step instruction. Each has the modules. For example, if I have to make a calculator, an app of writing a calculator, what will be my priority? First priority will be to input data, that what has to be done. First, we should know the data which has to be input by the user, whether he or she wants to add 2 or 3 numbers, whether it has to. So, whether he or she has to add 2 numbers. So, first of all, our priority will be to get input by the data. Then, then the data is processed by the instruction as given by the user. Okay. Now, what are these instructions? These instructions can be printing our name on the screen, calculating area of a circle, calculating simple interest, or show our account balance. Now, what is programmer? Who is a programmer? A programmer is the one who writes the computer program. Now, programming language. What is a programming language? It is a set of commands and syntax used to create a computer program. So now the question arises, what is a syntax? Syntax is basically a grammar which each different programming language has. Suppose Java has its own syntax, Java has its own grammar, like every line should end with the terminator, that is semicolon. So in each way, every programming language has its own syntax. It means each programming language has its own grammar. Okay. Now, evolution of programming languages. The first programming language was first generation programming language. It is a low level language that only computer understand. Okay, it is in the form of 0 and 1. It is the only language that computer understand. Now, second generation language is also called as assembly language. That is in the form of codes and mnemonic symbols and mnemonic codes. Okay. Second generation language, also known as assembly language, contains mnemonic codes and symbols. So we need an assembler to convert these mnemonic codes into machine language. Okay. Now, assembly language, as I told, is also known as low level language. Now, third generation language. These are the simple language which uses English codes and digits, where there are various high level language that we use. For example, Java, C++, C Sharp, Fortran, all these are high level language or third generation language. See, these languages are easier to read and require less time to write the programs as they contain basic English alphabets and digits. Now, programming paradigm. See, there are various styles of writing program. The first is these are various styles used to classify the programming languages. The first is procedure-oriented programming. Okay? This is best suited for writing step-by-step instruction. In this, the instructions are written step by step. Whereas in object-oriented programming language is suited for the large number of related data, because in object-oriented programming language it is very easy for objects to communicate with each other. In this programming language, the whole code is divided into numerous objects and these objects can communicate within each other. Now, in object-oriented programming, the paradigm is based on the concept of procedures. Here, the procedures is the main thing, and the programming has to follow the procedure. Whereas in object-oriented language, we need to understand first what is an object. Suppose an object is an identifiable entity with some attributes and behavior. For example, a class is a object. Why? Because it had some attribute. Attributes here means property. It has four wheels. It has a steering wheel. It has many colors and behaviors. It has many colors. It is used for transport. So everything in this world is an object, can be classified under the word object. ठीक है? Its attribute here, car has attribute like color, models and engine size. So in object-oriented programming, as a name suggests, it focuses on objects. It is the attributes of an object are represented by data and the behavior is represented by functions. Okay. Now, what we can see, all the function can share data within itself. The data can be shared through classes. Data can be communicate with each other. Okay, so this was all about object-oriented programming language. So let us end this class, and I wish every one of you a good day and stay at home, stay safe, and follow all the instruction as per given by the COVID guidelines. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.